So, I love the setbacks. I felt like it was very visually clear. A lot of pink hair wigs.
Was there?
Oh, yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of t-shirts. And just for you, being on the road and seeing that kind of reception, how does that speak to the impact that they're having, both on, your fan base as well as, other fan bases?
Yeah, well, we definitely have seen it on the road. As you mentioned, the fans that either come in the gear or like you mentioned, the pink hair, that sort of thing. It's not just women, men have joined in as well. And obviously here in Connecticut, with both Courtney and T having played here, I think that's fun for them to come back here and still feel the love that they have and the support. And so, yeah, it's been interesting.
So go to Mike, Zoom.
Yeah, Coach, if I could ask you two questions. One, just historically, what does it mean to get 31 wins, which is a franchise record? I know there are more games now, but still
Yeah.
to do this, for somebody who's been there basically for everything that's mattered in the Lynx history
Yeah.
you have. And then
Yeah.
if you could just talk about getting home court advantage through the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you get so, week to week in the league. It's really strange that I don't know how the players are, but I know we never really have looked at our record. And so when you clinch and you look at the record, you go, holy cow, we have 31 wins. You mentioned the most ever in franchise history. What does it mean that this group is really special? That thus far in 2 years, they've won 61 games together. That's a really, really special group. And just really happy for them. They've worked so hard, their belief in themselves, the way we do it, I'm super, super proud of. And yeah, I mean, I think it's something we don't celebrate, and I probably should be better about that. We did celebrate clinching the #1 seed, and we have a scenario now that if we win our home games, we win a WNBA championship, and we believe in our abilities at home. Our fan base is terrific. They're going to turn out like crazy for us, and it doesn't mean that it's easy, but any little thing that you can get to be an advantage in your favor, we need to be able to make sure that we secure, and that that was one of our goals, and happy that the team accomplished it.
Does it change anything for the remainder of games, just in terms of how you sort of divvy out minutes or anything? I mean, does it alter things because you don't necessarily have something to play for? You've accomplished what you need for a regular season.
Yeah, we don't have that mentality that it doesn't mean anything. It always means something, always. Can we work on some things that we have an opportunity to look at some things, maybe combinations, build some momentum in some areas where we'd like to have some momentum. I think, I don't know, I just, this group, I can't imagine they're ever gonna go into a game going, this doesn't mean anything. It's a very dangerous place to compete when you go into a game with a mindset you're not gonna give it your all and you're complete locked in. It's a dangerous space. Certainly not gonna let our group do that. We're gonna have goals that we're trying to meet. And this team being highly successful is still, I mean, what do we have? What, 5 games left? Some hard games, a lot of games on the road. We want to win them all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll go to Andrew.
Hey, Cheryl, congrats on the win.
Thanks, Andrew.
After Seattle, that tough loss, you've talked a lot about this team's ability to respond. Obviously, there were some bumps along the road today, but how did you feel their response was against Connecticut today?
Particularly in the category that we got crushed against Seattle, which was points off turnovers. We were pretty locked in, and Connecticut's pressure was more than what Seattle did in terms of their schemes and our ability to handle some physical scenarios, some double teams, and successfully beating it, and getting to places where we had easy shots, or to see Alana Smith make some great drives to the basket and our bench, for them to come in and give us, the seeking the paint style, playing off their defense, that sort of thing. I think our response was exactly as we hoped it would be. I didn't think there were many bumps in the road. I mean, teams are gonna make runs. They're gonna make, I thought everything that we did made it hard for them. And I was probably, yeah, we didn't turn it over as much, but defensively we were significantly better than maybe any game outside of maybe 2 of the last 10. And that was important to us, that we want to make sure our defense is where we need it to be to be able to be successful in playoffs.
And I remember, when Dejanay first got traded here, you had mentioned you just didn't really know her yet. I just wonder, obviously her defense has spoken for itself for the majority of her career, but offensively, she seems to have a lot more to her game than I think a lot of fans and people kind of knew before she came to the Lynx.
Yeah, and each day we're learning, something about things that we can her, get her to places she feels really confident. She's been really coachable. And then playing the longer together, the more they learn about, the coaches and what we want, learn about their teammates who they're playing with. So I think that's been for her. She's really been, soaking a lot of things up, and we get a chance to coach her on some of the things that we feel like she needs to improve upon. She's been, very receptive and, was really happy with her game today. Mostly.
Thanks, Coach. I'll see you on Monday.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Coach.
All right,